No. Are you saying some players actually made better decisions to the point where once they leave this thing, they can sustain themselves as opposed to others who didn't, and now allegedly, and now it's like now we have to feel sorry for certain players.
Some players thought legend was going to automatically open certain things.
No, it does not.
While
There's a lot of
others-
legends who are struggling.
While others were
Lots
like,
of them
"Hey,
were struggling.
There's a lot.
I'll tell you what they did. So when we played these guys, they said, and I quote, "We are resting Reece James. We are playing Cole Palmer when we're going to put Delep in first just so we can save them for the Wolves game." Which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't think there's enough interest for women's football in this country.
You know
I
what would be
think
crazy?
it's because we think of it as women's football, not as football. And it's marketed almost as like a charity. Not that these players are American.
George.
No, look at
Is Sundowns losing their edge? Because right now, there's a Chiefs game that's going to happen soon. Since Sundowns and Chiefs. Is this a match of Chiefs saying, I want to be in the conversation with the league? Hey, I'm here. Or Sundowns?
No, they shouldn't say.
Fix whatever they
We
need
are
to
not
fix.
saying anything, Prince.
Finally, we
Check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside the banter league. It's the banter league.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode with the boys. Ngiphethe uDesli, ngiphethe George. Back when PK. I'll touch K for ngimise. What?
He's forgot it.
He's forgot it.
Let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of Onside, the Banter League. Back njengomqolo like angihambanga. Like your grandmother's tale, Des. How you been, my brother?
What? What?
Grandmother's tale.
I don't know, man.
Is that what you were mixing? Go on.
Back like your ex because things you leave behind.
Should have left that joke behind.
I can't believe we have this guy.
Yeah, he's back.
I'm
He's
back,
really
man. I've missed
back.
you, boys. I won't lie. How are you feeling? Des? Can I hear it one more time? Just for the vibes.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the one only independent variable, your mom's favorite boyfriend and your girlfriend's baby daddy. It's your boy, Desley.
Mr. On top of the league, Champions League, Premier League.
Say
what you gotta say.
I mustn't be fast with
Be
it.
fast with it.
George Bukana, a.k.a. Mr. OT. Look, no, his name. No, go on. Go on. Yo.
There's been a lot of football happening, Jess. I don't even know where to start, but damn, man, where do we start? Okay,
Kana, what's your record?
what record?
You're back now.
Yeah, they even changed my stadium. It's Nkulu. Like, this team keeps winning. Like, I don't want to speak too much about Orlando Pirates because I think people get jealous. Yeah, kunabantu abanomona, and then guys start getting touched and stuff like that, saying, ooh, team goes in hand, FC. It's okay, my brother. We're on top of the league. Can we
You
start
didn't even believe in your coach, though.
Yeah, I did not. First game,
Yo.
I did not believe in him.
Baulwa.
Ivel.
Maramanje.
Amanje ngiyamthemba. I trust him right
What's
now.
his name?
Coach Kwacima. Leave Coach Wadu
You're
alone.
asking every month.
No,
No, he still does it every
No, it's
month.
Coach Wadu. Asiphume lapho.
Every
George,
month.
Yes.
I'm looking at the performances as of late. Sitting 35 points on top of the table with Mamelodi Sundowns, just behind. Just behind. It's funny we find ourselves here because at some point people always say that Sundowns will bounce back. Sundowns will do this. And then
It's a bounce back and
you've got third Kaizer Chiefs, fourth Amazulu. So what's going on there, my brother?
Donna, in Pirates' best season, Chiefs is still number 3. Well, 5 points.
Do you know what's
behind
crazy? He
them.
didn't
Like,
ask
we're
you
this
about
close.
Chiefs.
We're this close.
He
It's
did
so
not ask
crazy.
you. Why are you involving
It's so
yourself?
crazy.
What do you mean?
Yo, Nita, Mbule, Apolis, Vanban, but you guys are not that far away from Chiefs. Imagine.
So you're saying the conversation is this is Pirates' best season versus Kaizer Chiefs' worst season?
Is it not one of your best seasons in the league?
No. Is this a narrative you're pushing as a Kaizer Chiefs fan?
Is it not one of your best seasons in the league?
Is he saying, is it
Am I
your
lying?
best season as well? Currently. Is that
It looks like it. We're number 3, guys.
Why can't you say yes or no?
It looks like it. Yes.
When I
But then you just said it's Kaizer Chiefs' worst season compared to Pirates' great season.
No, you guys keep saying it's a worst season. We've got 2 guys who are assistant coaches.
Yeah.
We've got all of these problems. And we're just 5 points behind you. Imagine.
No, I totally imagine. I do want to give Kaizer
Foot
Chiefs
is
some
easy
props.
to be number 1. You guys are not my passport this year. You're not going anywhere.
This can't.
you know, they're local. They're very local.
Why will let some issue home affairs now? It's getting personal. But I have to commend Kaizer Chiefs, right? Because I was looking at you guys' stats. I was like, okay, you guys actually have lost one game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like compared to how I think we were tough on Chiefs in the beginning, but the draws are many, my brother. There's plenty of draws. So what does it say?
Who are the plenty of draws? Guys, we are 5 points behind you, dog.
Yeah, but
You realize we win 2 games and we've taken number 1.
Defensive record, George. I'm trying to commend Kaizer Chiefs.
All I'm saying is that
work.
Peterson, Bafana.
Yeah.
The most informed keeper right now.
No, he's making a strong case.
Okay.
So are we saying that he's going to be in?
No, that's not how Hugo works.
Oof.
But then who's number 3 then? Are we still going to take Goss?
Okay, just because you're top 3 doesn't mean now you need Bafana Konaps.
Take
Just
your
rest.
No, not top 3. He's number 1 goalkeeper.
Okay.
So shouldn't he get a call up?
For Kaizer Chiefs. I mean, for Bafana.
Bafana.
Are you just saying this because you want the Kaizer Chiefs player in the squad?
It sounded like it. Hey?
Is he not the top goalkeeper, right? How many clean sheets does he have?
This is Agapeli.
And?
I don't think on that merit, I don't think he just needs to just be put in there because how many goalkeepers do we have? We have great goalkeepers.
Like who?
Is he a starter over Ronwin?
Like who?
Is he a starter?
I said the third. Oh, is there a starter over Goss?
Over Ronwin?
Where's Goss right now? The number 3 goalkeeper Bafana right now.
All I can tell you is that
there's another keeper there who's making a very strong case.
Lina?
Yeah, Lina is making a very strong case as well.
But
still Lina as well.
Okay. Super sub. Is he a starter now in the Bafana team?
But
on form, he can play. But he's not a starter.
Peterson?
Yeah.
No, you picked 3 keepers. Peterson should be there.
Yeah. I mean, he's done absolutely great work. I mean, to not lose so many games, and I mean, based on how you guys were performing, it looked like you kept losing matches. So it kind of shows losses are a big thing for Kaizer Chiefs, right?
Who was losing matches?
No. It kind of means you guys, your standards are so high that a loss is just something that we associate with Kaizer Chiefs. But it's been mainly draws and wins.
We've got less losses than you.
Why do you think that is? Is it because of the keeper, the defensive line, or just Nje?
No, look, honestly, I think Kaizer Chiefs is in a very interesting place because they're not very good, but they're also not very bad. Mm-hmm. So all of the games are played down the line, and then they look for the luck. There's that luck, there's that Lilepo scores, and it comes from a random place. There's a penalty that we get given or whatever. So I think what it's proving is that if you can stay in games for long enough, you can then win those games. Similar to Pirates. Pirates, a lot of their performances across the board have been Relay steps up at some point and scores, and then you've got your 3 points or you do whatever. So I think that's what has been helping Kaizer Chiefs quite a bit. What I also think is that it's been quiet. We have no expectations for them.
Yeah.
So I think they're performing because there's no eyes. As you know, when people are watching you, you don't do things properly. But then now, at the very least, we're getting there. Hanyan.
So the problem against Stellenbosch was eyes.
No, it was Gavin Hunt.
That's actually what I wanted to ask.
No, it was Gavin Hunt. It was Gavin Hunt. Gavin Hunt hates Chiefs.
Okay.
Gavin Hunt always beats Chiefs. He beat us 4-1 in Super Sport, I think, last season. So I think if there's a coach that really enjoys beating Chiefs, Gavin Hunt.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised it happened, but that was match of the season for me.
For Kaizer Chiefs?
That was across the board.
Season.
So every time...
What other match do you have in your bag?
Every time he comes to FNB, just hunting for points.
I think Pirates versus Lupopo, the second leg for me, that was a proper match.
That was a proper match. I mean, I think you have eyes.
Second leg.
That was Mokoko. Mokoko did the heavy lifting there.
I think Kaizer Chiefs has eyes. Speaking of KEF, you guys beat Zesco. Zesco 1 up. So your KEF journey is on the... Your hopes are alive there.
We need to look at Al Masri and Zamalek in the eyes.
Those ones, yeah.
Everyone was beating Zesco. It's crazy.
No, please.
Hating on Zesco. Shout out to Zesco.
Nat is Bashail, so it adds up. Please go to him.
Yeah.
Last week,
Wait, no. Ask him what I said.
What did you say last week?
Don't say. What did I say about Sundowns last week? About the game that we're going to play over the week. What did I say?
I can't remember.
Kanama.
He said, yeah.
Wait. Shots, what did he say?
They're going to be raw. Yeah.
I
remember the raw story.
Who did I say? Who's going to beat who?
Yeah, no, you were right.
Thank you.
Oh, you
weren't listening.
Sundowns is going to beat them.
That's not what I said.
They're going to get...
I said
they're going to get rocked.
Exactly. I said they're going to come here. They're going to play us soft. We're going to go there and they're going to beat us, Kanama, which is what happened.
So you're not believing in Mamelodi Sundowns?
No, I wasn't believing, my brother.
So apparently the thingy, Mamelodi Sundowns they're blaming the foreign signings.
You see,
the defeat, they're saying it's the foreign signings. I mean, I don't know what could that be.
Are they lying to a degree? Because those people are not really accustomed to CAF.
Okay.
But the same breath.
but you're not giving them credit for last season when they got to the final.
Exactly.
Which foreigners?
Ribeiro,
Santos.
Santos was this season. Eh?
Yeah.
Santos Sales was there. You have the guy at the back. Come on, Suarez.
So
They had foreigners.
So for context, are they blaming
Suarez
the
was not
foreigners
playing, bro.
for them being in or not in?
They're blaming them. So the idea is that the foreigners haven't adjusted to the level, not necessarily the levels, but the diversity in competition. But the weird thing about it is there's another side that's saying, okay, cool, these foreigners are actually pulling their weight. So when we don't do well, it's the foreigners' fault. When we do well, it's because of the foreigners. So it's a weird conversation that's happening
I don't even
right
think the
now.
foreigners were the problem. Did you see what that number 7, Kimang Giri Mugusha, what he was doing to Mudau? Best right back in Africa was just on the floor all the time because of that guy. So I don't even think it's them. It's just that you guys, hey, you still want Spitori, you still want all those
George.
But they can't mix that with Brazil.
Sundowns.
Yeah, Cardoso's in charge, and he says he wants to accommodate the overseas players.
Yeah.
Because those are his signings, to be
Those
fair.
are his signings.
No, let them go. No, I've said it here before. Let them go and let them play. And if he wins with them, he wins with them.
Whatever
If he
works.
loses with them, he loses with them. But you can't ask a coach that's coming in to be forced to use the players that you guys enjoy.
But then my chat is that now why then blame the absence of the players
local
when
players.
you guys start taking L's?
I get it. That's what they're doing now. So, I think one of the things that we, again, don't look at with Sundowns is that Sundowns is in a real transition year. Sundowns, this is the first time, the first clear year where Cardoso's now coaching full-time with this thing. He's got his own players coming in. All of those things are happening. This is the transition year where they're changing everything. So it was bound to happen that maybe they might lose like this or maybe they won't perform the same.
Yeah.
The question is, will what does give them time? That's the thing.
Yes.
That's so another thing. It's like, I'm all for change, personally. I'm all for change, especially if there is at least the slightest bit of potential that there could be something that will prosper forward. Right, that's where I'm standing. And if you feel that you want to bring in players, and we saw it with Ribeiro, where with top goal scoring, cool, top of the table, what. If you think you can adopt that mentality with all these other players in different positions and you want to get the wins, I say do it.
Yeah.
That's where I stand. Will it be rough? Could be. But it's like, dude, at the end of the day, if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? I just want things.
They're
to
losing
work.
their edge, Des, because I mean, for the first time, you guys don't feel comfortable winning the league. Because normally, by around this time, you're like, Kili Garon. Is Sundowns losing their edge? Because right now, there's a Chiefs game that's going to happen soon. Between Sundowns and Chiefs. Is this a match of Chiefs saying, I want to be in the conversation with the league? Hey, I'm here. Or Sundowns?
No, they shouldn't say.
Fix whatever they
We
need
are
to
not
fix.
saying anything, Prince.
I think that game is just whoever takes it takes.
We are
Isn't it
not
deciding
saying
game,
anything.
Super Sub? I think it's a game that speaks for how both the teams are going to work.
Yeah, I think now, end of Feb, beginning of March, there will be games that I think are going to determine where the league goes. Because you must remember, Pirates still has to play Sundowns.
Yeah.
Just before, I think, last week of the month.
And then the derby.
And then the derby. First round and second round, remember? So I think those 3 games for me are going to determine where the league goes.
Well, I think I can speak for Chiefs to say that, Tina, we're not chasing a league.
No, but your coach came out to say it would be nice to win a
It
treble.
would be nice, but we're not chasing it.
Don't bring this Arsenal
We're not
humble
chasing
shit
it.
here again, my
We're
brother.
not
If you're
chasing
in the
it.
title race, you're in the title race.
They are in the
And you're
title
so
race.
close, my
This
brother.
nigga is always trying to eat a humble pie, my brother. If you're in the title race, you are.
The only thing that they don't have right now,
It's
I'm at 10
trophies.
rand when it bang.
Yes, what's up? I like
I
how you're
don't think
speaking.
the Nedbank takes foreign currency as easily.
So what do say? Pirates need to show character because the next couple of games will determine whether we go away with it or not. Angas, gents, like I think their match there is crucial to deciding where the league is going. Because if Chiefs beat Sundowns, I don't see you guys catching Pirates.
Look, I think Pirates, that's the wrong mentality to have. Because the last time Pirates had that mentality, you lost 4-1 to Sundowns. So I think what Pirates needs to do is to just take each game by game.
Walk with
Don't worry, or get Sundowns, or Kisiwelele, or Kichipa.
Win your games.
Just win your games. That's all you need to do.
But for once, a Pirates, see, double in Sundowns, twice. Said 4-1.
We got it.
Okay,
No, we got
okay,
it. We got
yeah.
it. No, we got it.
Hey.
Is it not okay It's not okay for Pirates people to be optimistic and say, actually, we wish the worst for Mashabela Sundowns. We wish Chiefs takes away some points. So that when you get to the derby, like you said, at the end of the month, when you get to the derby, we deal with you. So deal with Sundowns for us so that we can deal with Chiefs.
But why would you put it like that? Because the table, in terms of the table, that top three is not that far from each other.
Yeah.
I'm mistaken.
So a draw?
So listen, because if you're saying you want them to beat us, they'll be closer to you. And with the momentum that they have, with how little space, what's the difference between first and third right now? In terms of
It's 35 points.
5 points.
There's 5 points. So if you
get what I'm saying?
If you beat Sundowns, you just have what? 33 points?
If Chiefs beat
Sundowns.
If Chiefs beat Sundowns. So I think there's still a gap there. The 5 point gap
but
is
it'll
there.
be closer to you. Does that make you feel comfortable?
It's
as a
more
Pirates fan?
comfortable when Sundowns drops points.
That when Pirates gains
Just
points
win
when they're
your
5
games.
behind.
Guys, just win your games. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
The moment you start looking elsewhere, the moment you start looking at different things, I heard your coach busy screaming there that you guys are chasing Sundowns. They've won it 8 times. Can you beat them? I genuinely think just focus on what you need to do each game, because one of the problems with Pirates is that Nina, you'll get excited for a game at Chiefs. That's 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
And you'll forget about these games. The biggest
But
credit.
that's not our problem this year.
No, but that's what I'm saying, that don't make it your problem now. Don't change now.
Yeah, I shouldn't start now. Yeah, I
Don't
agree
start
with you
now.
on that.
Because he's back on form. Yeah, wouldn't you say he's back on
No,
form?
but before
Yeah. He's hot.
but before we go there, I just wanted to say
He's a
that
generational player.
with Pirates right now, the biggest credit you can give to Pirates is that they're winning these random Tuesday games.
Which you spoke about.
Yo, you used to struggle with that thing, but now the way you guys are able to do it and you're getting it on, oh guys, it's incredible. But then Urile, guys, is Rile better as a 10 or a
He's
winger?
enjoying playing as a 10.
He's
Is he
enjoying.
a 10 when he's effective?
I think he's where the coach needs him to be.
Is he a
At this
10
point.
when he's
I
been
think
effective?
he's everything. Whether as a wing, as a 10, he's effective, that boy.
He is
You
God
can't get
of
players
football,
that are
my brother.
Where did his
multi-positional.
2 goals come from?
He was coming, the goals came as a 10.
As a false 9 more than a 10. He wasn't making the pass. Do you want him to make the pass?
We
or
want
be
him
at
to
the
play
end
the
of
way he's
it?
playing. It's giving us results
But George, I don't
right
think
now.
you don't have to confine a player into
You know what is
specific position.
I feel for Mbule.
Why? Why?
The ostrich.
Yeah, because
Who beats up to the ostrich?
If
Coach
Rile
is
is there, then
apparently
it's gonna
angry
be
at him,
tough.
allegedly.
is he?
What?
If Uri de Ulapana is going to be tough.
Yeah, no, the competition is tough because now there's also De Jong in
De
that
Jong is
position.
also can play 10.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's good for the coach to experiment and keep. And I mean, the performance against Amazulu showed this boy is cooking. All
Yeah,
we
but
want
right now
is
there's no
results.
time to experiment. We just need to put the best.
But
players
guys, 2
fucked up
goals
right
and
now.
an assist, and y'all are...
In how long, dog? We haven't seen these
That's the point.
these type of performances from him. And I
That's
think
the
with a
point.
game like that, dog, he's gonna gain confidence going
Cool.
forward.
But up to this point, you hadn't quite seen that.
Yeah, but it's fine. I think he's he's picking at the right time when
Yeah,
we need
when
him.
we
the
need
most.
him. When we need him. I mean,
Remember that boy is a big match player, and we've got them lineup coming up.
yeah.
What is
I
your
think it's gonna
core
cook.
role, George?
But because also I'm noticing, actually, we are chatting all about Kaizer Chiefs, Sundowns, and Pirates, but you are even with points with Amazulu, right? Amazulu is on 30 points as well.
Yeah.
Look, guys, are we writing Amazulu off?
No.
No, don't.
Because obviously they've played 2 more games
Mm.
compared to you.
Mm.
But what Arthur's one is doing with that team is insane. Unfortunately, angadlaleli Pirates ngoba siyatrapa.
Is it that Amazulu's doing well, or is the league a little bit poor this year? Because
You and this conversation, bro.
stats came out to say that this is the lowest scoring season of the PSL era. Even Lidi penalty, people aren't even scoring penalties. I think it's 60% that they're scoring right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, with everything being close, is it because Pirates is so good that they're number 1? Or is it a combination of Sundowns dropping? Even Chiefs now is up to a certain point. Amazulu is up to a certain point. Does this mean that they're good, or is it just one of those seasons where anything can
But
happen?
can you also not look at it from a perspective of necessarily competitiveness that is sort of hindering certain teams from progressing forward, where it's not just we're looking at the top 3, Pirates, Chiefs, Sundowns, and we're saying, okay, cool, here. You know, because remember last season there was Stellenbosch in the chat,
And
there was
they
Kukune in
dropped.
the land, they dropped as well. This
Sundowns was
season.
just going away with the lead.
You know what
like
I'm saying?
halfway
So can't
through.
I hear
we
you.
make
think-
that argument
yeah.
that there's a little
I
bit
think
of
what
a...
Des is saying,
Mhm.
I genuinely think it's a thing of the league has become more competitive.
Is it competitive good or competitive
Competitive
bad?
good because it speaks of how the other teams are performing when they're playing versus each other. It's not
Yeah,
only a thing of
Masnagor.
which means the teams
Yeah,
are
you're
like
going to score 1 goal, George.
Not us, Tina, it's good 3. It's
No,
fine.
but you win by 1 goal.
Yeah. No, but what I'm look, this is what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, guys, honestly speaking, you're looking at the league right now. You guys are saying it's competitive because teams are closer to each other and all of that stuff. I'm saying, are they closer together because they're playing crazy games that end 3-2 and you're seeing extra quality on play on display?
Yeah.
Or is it just because, guys, Lilepo takes a shot, it becomes a 3 points,
Yeah.
and then we go home and act as if we were playing well the whole game.
I think
That's
bro, it's
what I'm saying. And
I think
is
it's
it a good or
competitiveness.
bad thing?
It's a good thing. I think there's competition there. So because if people are scoring less goals, which means there's more clean sheets in the league, which means defenders are doing their job more.
Are they? Or
That could mean,
the
I mean, what
strikers
could be
not
the one
suck?
reason people are not scoring goals? It's
The
because the one
strikers
who's
also
at the
suck?
goalpost
That's
is
a
stopping the
perspective
things.
to look at it.
Or,
because strikers also suck?
or strikers also suck, but it could also be mean defenders are playing well.
It could be in that as well. But you'd also not think like the in-between competitions sort of slowed down momentum when you really think about it, from AFCON to maybe the qualifiers, like stuff like that. Do you not think it contributes?
These are professional players, guys.
I'm just saying, but there's a contributing
Like,
factor towards it.
they're
though.
professional
It's like any top
players.
striker, dog, in any league, any top striker who finds himself in a drought. And not because he didn't shoot.
All of us are in a drought.
I'm making an example. Let's say Haaland goes on a 5-game drought, right? He's not scoring. But it doesn't mean he hasn't shot on target. His balls have never been saved. Pause. But it doesn't mean that. It just means maybe the defensive team that day was just too good. They couldn't stop him. You know how you play De
But
Gea.
all of us.
It happens.
All of us.
I mean, it happens.
We don't even have outliers this season. Like, we don't even have the players who just shine and show Uti they're the best.
Because the players are playing well. I mean, all of us can happen to anybody. I mean, look at unemployment. You know what I'm saying? So in general, anything can happen to anyone. So I'm just saying it's
But
ball.
everyone.
Dog, mara ziyakhala, dog. It's just life.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So what? Okay, then what have been the difference from? Would you say last season was a fairly good season?
At least last season, you had the outliers, Ribeiro.
Yeah.
I know there were Sundowns players, Ribeiro, Reynas, Mfukeng. I think it was last season where he had that really good season, right? So now we don't even have that. I mean, I think it's Junior Dion who's the number 1 striker right now.
Yeah.
How many goals?
7, I think.
Oh, damn.
Right? So it's a goal every other game. You don't even have those players. It's not that everybody must score like that. You know, like when you have a Haaland, you have Mbappe, everybody else is maybe 1 or 2 games. They score every 1 or 2 games. But we don't even have stars. Like Mfukeng, we're going to get excited about this, but then we're like, okay, when you look at his performance up to this point, we're halfway through the season.
Yeah.
He's only been alive proper for how many games? 3 or 4.
And then, because it's mainly when we need him. So at this point, we can just see what it trajectory up. Yep. Maybe the team is finding groove. We can, just I'm a player.
But his point is on the league as a whole.
Yeah.
Because from the way you're saying it, it makes it sound like the league has sort of slowed down, or it's less exciting to watch. So that when we do get these games like yours, where you're like, oh my God, you know what I mean? We get super excited, but the rest of the games are like, what, 1-0, 2-0. But we also saw it after AFCON for a little bit that, no, man, here, these games are actually very, very slow.
Trash.
They were picking up only like 60 minutes.
They were preseason again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It felt like that. So I get the concern, but I think there are a lot of factors, but the ultimate conclusion can't necessarily be that, no, our league sucks now.
Marakere, the stats say so.
So
The
what
stats
happens
say
if Chiefs wins the league?
Does the league suck?
They would have won a poor league, but they would have won the league.
Damn.
What happens if Pirates wins right now? Are you guys going to say, no, we don't want the medal because
We're carrying
the
the
league
league
was,
right now.
was slow? Guys, come on.
All right, so we can jump into the net bank then, because, I mean, we watched your team yesterday do the things.
Oh, game of the season. though.
Okay. Say that to the
Game
camera.
of the
Say that to
season.
camera.
We lost, but that was incredible. I have not watched a game that was that exciting in the PSL up to this point.
Okay.
I have not.
Why do you say so, my brother? Please explain.
So Stellenbosch goes 2-0 up.
Of course.
Chiefs actually attacks. I think we hit the post three times.
3 times, yeah.
I think it was 3 times.
I mean,
3 times. Thabo Mloisane got kicked in the head. He had to go off. Apparently, he didn't even know his name.
And
Like,
and he
there
still
was
played.
so much that happened in that game. The stadium was full. The atmosphere was ripe. You could feel also Kevin Hunt corner. It's almost like you can feel that radiation. Yeah, he really dislikes this team. So I think it had every single thing, that game, that you'd want. Unfortunately, Chiefs lost.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think Stellenbosch was good. I watched them. I watched those chances that Chiefs created. I'm like, why bring Ngadlali so early on? Because they scored 2 goals within 20 minutes? Like 20 minutes. I'm like, where was that? And also already by then, Stellenbosch was already on the defensive foot. We're just like, let's chill. Let's just keep the ball.
Yeah.
And then you guys score. Was it a penalty?
Was it a penalty?
Was a penalty.
Yeah, it was a penalty.
Was it a penalty? Da Silva.
Was it a penalty?
Yeah, no, actually.
The first one?
There's an argument.
Okay.
Because something similar happened to AFCON.
Yep, if the player's already on the ground,
Yeah.
it's a natural position. You can't be on the floor.
If you're
with
sliding, your hand is going to be here.
Yeah.
So they usually don't give it. So there's actually an argument that it wasn't a penalty.
But some are saying that the ball hit his hand before it reached the ground. But we had the similar incident on, I think it was a KEF game.
Yeah, KEF game.
Yeah, it was not given.
So defending champions, no more.
Dog, it happens, Joe.
So nje ngithola nje inet ATM 1 nje.
It happens, Joe. It happens.
Ngithola nje ATM 1.
Mara guys who were playing Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
These guys were playing Gomora FC.
And they still struggle too.
Gomora FC. That's what I'm saying. Guys,
Do you know Gomora?
They cook.
they're number 12 in the NFD.
Gomora.
They're number 12 for NFD. 12. But they played very well.
Manshai, what would you have changed if you were the coach? Because I saw him making a couple of subs. Was it too late of subs? Was it too early?
No, I think the boys were just asleep for the first part of the match. I don't think they expected Stellenbosch to be as hungry as they were.
Come at them in that pace.
The way they were attacking over and over and over
the
again.
The
press, winning the ball back. We couldn't even we were half ground.
Yeah.
Chiefs
For
will get
most
the
of the
ball
first
and just
half.
throw it forward.
So I think we weren't ready. I don't think it's a player thing, honestly speaking.
team thing.
And I think Stellenbosch almost lost it because they went back. They started defending. Gavin Hunt, Eric Tinkler.
But you 2-0 up and you Gavin Hunt.
Get the 3.
Yeah.
Get the 3.
Gavin Hunt.
Gavin Hunt will cry. If those 2 goals are scored, he would be crying at the press conference. So I think, look, it happens, guys. It happens. So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, my man.
Guys, we need to focus on the league. Okay.
Super sub. I know you're a happy people type of guy. You support the very big team in Africa.
Of course.
Here we go. When these two are together.
In Africa.
In
Wow,
Africa.
you're going to Africa?
Allegedly.
They really
Yo,
not.
really?
So now,
Yeah.
so
Wait.
are we saying
Like, are you guys leaving
today? This year?
this
yes?
year?
No, not Bafana. I'm talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Pirates.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's where you guys
Pirates.
going.
Don't worry, my
Hell,
friend.
Where you
Don't
guys
worry
going?
about yourselves.
Donna Limpopo's not a different
You know what I'm
country.
saying? Like,
It's just here.
Shut up.
Oh,
No,
Devon.
Pirates is still in the cup, obviously.
No, they haven't played.
they haven't played.
Yeah,
So guys,
I'm saying they are still in.
that is
It's
realistic.
present. No,
I like.
this is
No, I
present
like
information.
that. I like
to play and
I
say
like
we
that
are
line
still
of
in the
thinking.
cup.
What do you mean? It's a fact.
I
We
like
haven't
that line
played,
of
but we are
thinking.
still in the competition, correct?
Yeah, there's nothing to brag about.
No, I'm not
What
bragging.
is your point? Okay.
I was getting
wait,
to the statement.
what's your
I was
statement?
saying,
We haven't kicked the
obviously,
ball,
since,
dog.
since we are still in it, we are going to play TTM and it.
Yeah,
How do you see the
Durban.
match? I wanted to ask Uti, do you
I think
think?
the mistake that they've made is to take that game to Durban at ETTM.
Mm.
That's a slaughterhouse
Should
for
have gone to the
Orlando Pirates.
arena.
They should have gone to Thando Stadium or Polokwane or something.
Mara, you saying abana balls ukuthi benze something ngale cup because ngayithatha from Chiefs ingahambi from Soweto vele hlala la eduze la
Look, Pirates has been known for being very good when it comes to
cup
netball.
games. Yeah.
They've won it a couple of times, but they've also been in situations where they get knocked by the minions.
Mm.
You remember Meluti FC?
Maluti.
Yeah.
Magesi.
MacG as well. So I think they need to take that game seriously. But I think going to Durban, I think it's a slaughterhouse for Orlando Pirates. They should win that match, I think.
Do you keep a similar starting lineup? Prince, are you guys fine with your lineup now? Do you think that Pirates can play one lineup at Ita just entirely?
I don't
But
think
he's
Pirates
rotating. He's been
I
rotating.
think
No, that's what I'm asking. Like,
no,
Can you play one lineup?
I think personally it's not even a matter of starting 11, yeah, master. I think with each game we play and each team we play, it's just based on the opponent we have to face. If the coach needs to make a couple of changes, he's going to change something. If he has to rest a player for another game, he has to. So you'll never know he'll pick the same 11, but either or, he has to put up the best 11 for the game.
would you be better with a consistent 11, especially knowing that you're not going to play as many games as everybody else? So you're going to play a game a week, essentially.
Lentole ifana na.
No. What
Lentole
do you mean? No, not really. Remember, if we progress in NetBank, we'll be in a similar situation as you. It's just that your situation, you have to travel outside the country.
No, for sure. But all of the teams.
I agree, you're
would
out
be in
of
that.
NetBank.
But I'm saying, no. But this is what I'm saying. NetBank week is just NetBank.
Yeah.
If you guys
Get me?
could see.
So when you hit the NetBank week, it's just going to be NetBank.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to be playing
But
as heavy as
what
the
about other
you
teams that are out, like yourself?
No. Even up to this point, remember, I think the game versus MacG, that was MacG's first game of the year, right? As a team that doesn't play CAF and all of those things. So in terms of the local competitions, those things even out for all of the teams. That's why I'm asking that you are in a situation where your team can be fresh.
But if we progress, we are at disadvantage compared to other teams. Because remember, the longer the competition progress, other teams are falling off.
No, they're falling off. But
if it's a NetBank weekend, other teams are not playing.
Yeah, but you don't play as frequently still. Because of the way.
But other teams will be getting advantage if they're not playing while we are playing.
My chats are...
What are you saying, though?
You had an advantage now for 2 weeks. You didn't play at the start of the season.
Yeah, I'm saying
so those things roll on.
That could also be a disadvantage.
So, no, wait.
It could be a disadvantage,
so if you're saying that the NetBank is going to give you extra games, don't forget about the games that you got, the weeks that you guys missed.
No, you're saying that.
Even last year.
That could affect form, though, George.
No.
It's not like, I know rest-wise, but it could also affect form.
What I'm saying is, you guys are doing maths in one way and saying, if you go further in the NetBank, you're going to play more games, right?
Of course.
And it will disadvantage you.
No, it won't. I'm just saying that we will be playing a lot of games.
No, hear me, but I'm saying, when other teams were playing, you guys were off as well. So you can't use it as an excuse to cover yourselves
Also, you're saying
later.
those 2 weeks are catching up.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, which is fine.
So your calendar has moved up, but it doesn't mean you've got more games.
Or
It
less.
just means
It's the same.
we have more games in a short
You've got
space
more
of
time to breathe because
we have less time to breathe, my brother. If we have more games, then we have less time to breathe, which means
Chiefs and Sundowns have been playing.
We might play on Sunday,
Chiefs and
play on
Sundowns
Wednesday,
have been
play on Saturday
playing.
again.
Whoa, Chiefs and Sundowns have been playing on and off ever since AFCON ended. They've been playing more games right now, and even if Sundowns is gonna go,
we go to every final. We play more games as well.
except for NetBank last year, but it's fine.
We went to the final.
But
what are you saying?
Who did you lose to?
No, we played the final. It's about
come
90
on now.
minutes.
Who did you lose to?
No.
Who was advantaged
It's
and
about
who was
90
not?
minutes.
It's about who won the final. It's about who won the final.
To George's chat, when we were saying, do we keep the same 11 or not? All I'm saying, as a Pirates fan, doesn't matter what team we're playing. With the next game we're playing, all we want is results. Let's have rounds, game 100. It's for results, dog. One result. That's what we want.
How does that result look like?
No, because
I wonder.
No,
because
no, say Pirates mazodlala master. Kwasha it's asanda ukuthi kudlala 11. Doesn't matter how many rounds
No,
you
but
hit.
for example,
But we're on top.
But check.
No results.
Do you stay on top and say Mfukeng continue? Like for example, Mfukeng's on fire right now. Do you say, yeah, coach, rotate here, or do you just say, as in a relay, ride that bike until?
Yeah,
that's what I'm asking you right now.
If the team is playing and he could do well in that whole setup, again.
Would you bench him next game?
No.
Why would you bench somebody that has given you?
No, that's the question.
Don't
forget, the team wins as well.
Yeah.
So that team has won.
Yeah.
So now do you continue that way?
I think it would be unfair to bench Mufukeng based on the fact that the past 2 games has really done well. And man of the match in the past 2 games, scoring goals. I think he's at a form that no manager would want to disturb.
For sure. But that's the team. Also, the team has also been winning, guys. Okay, who would you bench from your starting lineup?
I'll bench Safa. I'll explain why afterwards.
Who would you bench from the Pirates team that started last game? That's why, Kere, why not just let the guys play? And
I'll probably bench Yanela.
Butuma?
Yeah.
Yo. Shame, man. You guys don't even know how to feed him, but it's fine.
Feed him.
No, they don't know how to feed him.
Look, I mean, he has to... we've got a player like Mahopa who knows how to feed himself when things are tough.
Washa.
Mahopaldinho.
You know what I mean? So I think going to that game is the only player I'll sacrifice going to that game.
Have you been happy with De Jong?
We just arrived, my brother.
To be fair.
We just arrived, Chief.
That's what I'm saying. What do you think of... What are your first impressions? Mara, the first time yo, she's beautiful. Say, yo, hey, muhle. I'm asking you, your first impression.
Mariana muhle.
Yeah, muhle.
Yeah, he's very intentional, he's
Uyabukeka
effective. He's the kind of a player that you need. When he loses possession, he's running after the ball. Like he's very active. I like his attitude towards.
I think he's gonna do well.
Oh, that's your 10.
He's gonna do well at the
Make
club.
him the 10. Make relay false 9. Oh, but anyway.
I've got issues, my brother.
We can do that.
I would bench Safa. What's this crazy stuff I'm hearing about Safa not paying people, not playing Bafana players?
Bafana players or Chen players.
Listen.
George, they're still Bafana players. How?
When I talk to
George, like you're so...
George is a big problem with us.
Bafana, no,
But their players are players.
Yeah, it's a B. It's a Bafana.
It's the Bafana B.
Yeah, it's a Bafana
Yes, but
B.
it's representing the country.
We are representing
They
the
deserve
country.
In a
payment.
B. I don't say they didn't represent.
So why are you saying it
I'm
as
not
if
saying
they're not
they don't-
worthy?
I never said they don't
Alright,
deserve.
No, so why are you
I
saying it though?
I
So why are you
said
saying
it's the
it?
Chen
Hold on.
team.
Okay, that's actually crazy
I
the
said
way
it's
you...
the
It's
Chen
crazy
team.
the way you
As long
said
as you
it,
wear
though.
the national flag and the South African flag on your chest, it's a big concern. So
There's no distinction.
uh-uh.
Oh,
George,
I wasn't
George,
saying
George,
they don't deserve it.
George,
No,
I
I
just
get you.
said.
I know.
George,
You just play devil's
nah,
advocate.
George, don't do
Because
that.
you'll think Ronwen wasn't paid.
Now this
So Ronwen...
wait,
No,
wait.
you'll think when you say
me read this to you.
Bafana players were not paid.
Yes.
Do you go to the Chen team?
You listen.
Do you
go,
think of
it's
the
not
Chen
a point,
team?
though. No, but just don't say it though. Don't look at it like that. But don't look at it like that because it's wrong.
The thing.
Let me
Because now we make it feel like the poor boys don't deserve money.
So that we go into it, so that you can see context.
Cease, George.
So it's
didn't
Times
see that.
wrote this article now. Miami confirms non-payment for Bafana duties.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Miami is the one who captained Bafana at the African Cup of Nations in East Africa. Has confirmed they have yet to receive payment for their
African Cup of
duties
Nations.
from the South African Football Association.
sorry.
Miami is 30.
Sorry, I'm yawning too.
Miami is 30.
Yeah.
30.
Mm.
He's a breadwinner.
Mhm.
You haven't paid him for something that happened when?
Where does he play now? Ghana? We
No,
did.
no,
Where does he play?
international duties.
No,
my
we're
brother.
saying
We're
the
focusing here.
international
Okay?
He's not poor.
Okay.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve. Don't
You
frame
don't
it
want
that
people,
way.
You don't want people to get
Don't
their
frame
bag.
it that
It's
way.
you who are saying these things.
He's going as a breadwinner.
So Miami
I'm
said
saying
he is 30. How? So Miami said on Andile's thing, he said that's the situation we are in now. They have been promising us and they have not delivered. They got the money from CAF in October
Damn.
and they said they will pay us in December. The agreement that we will have money in December around Christmas, and since then, dololo. So,
ring contract. Why aren't they suing Safa?
so
Why
now
don't you ever sue Safa? Why don't you ever sue them?
Because your money might come later than you wanted.
But since last year,
No, but
guys,
sue them. Your money might not come.
I mean,
It might
listen,
come in June.
hey, Mara, at least it's still coming. But now there's going to be a delay.
So
Court
for how
cases
much,
and all
George?
that.
Yeah.
For how much? How
No,
much
sue
is-
for
I'm-
performance. Sue for performance. They're fighting. Now, again, you're saying these things on Andile's show and stuff like that. Great. But then what's the players' union's role here, for example? And what action are they taking
They've been
outside of just
promising.
hoping
What
that
he's
Safa's
saying-
going
Does
to pay?
the player union represent everyone or their members?
That's a very good point.
They're
especially
meant
Especially
to
in the B
represent
squad,
everyone.
as
though.
you say.
So if their members happen to be in this thing, you'd expect the union to speak out because they spoke out for the Banyana thing. Remember the Banyana fight? They had the Safu people there. They had the fights for every fight that you've seen. They've been there. But I'm like, then why aren't you guys then coming out and doing this?
it's not the first time they
But
do
why
this.
are we allowing Safa to get away with this?
That's what I'm saying.
It's because, do you know why?
There's no action.
All talk,
No
no
action.
action. That's what I'm saying. Has anybody said to the players, guys, take them to court?
Yeah, it's not the first time they do this. So I'm
Especially if
just
it's
trying to
written
figure
down.
out now. Is this normal in football? It's like Safa would not play players
It's normal
on
for
the
Safa.
international
Safa is
duty.
made it normal.
It's normal for Safa.
And we as the football fans, we're no longer shocked when we hear such thing. And it sort of like became a norm. And it shouldn't be normal.
It's a disgrace, I think, what Safa is doing. Because what do you mean you're not paying people? Like, these people play for the flag, dog. Like, how dare you not pay someone? You not pay someone? Since
Yeah,
October.
but nothing
Since
happens.
October.
That's why they just keep doing it.
What's worse is that
They're
they
complaining.
keep giving these guys promises. Like I said, he's this person
Is
is
it
a breadwinner
financial
somewhere.
mismanagement or there is no money?
100%.
It has to be financial. You have the money, as they said. Now they said they got the money in October.
They can't say they don't have the money.
They played in
So
in
they get
October,
the money.
played in
Do they
October.
first pay the staff at the Safa house?
and then upgrade their
divert the
houses,
funds.
clean their pools
They
first,
divert the funds.
Woolies bags there and there.
Yo.
I think it's a disgrace. I'm just saying it's a disgrace because, like
No,
I
it's
said,
a disgrace,
because
but
they
guys,
rely on-
are we
because
just
let's
going to
be honest,
complain every year?
They rely on grants and sponsorship, right?
Yes, yes.
But it's prize winnings, though. So the problem with Safa
don't
doing
you have a
this
call
is
fee?
that
Don't you have a call out fee as a player?
No, listen what I'm saying.
Oh, I just wanted to know.
But there's a call-out fee, but that money has to come.
No, wait.
That-
It's prize winnings. So that money is meant for the players. It's not meant to go and pay SAFA employees.
Yeah.
That's why it's a problem. If they're paying SAFA employees and taking care of all of that stuff, they're misusing what the money was meant for. Right? That's why, again, these promises, do they have it written down? Do they have it
probably
where
written
SAFA
down.
came to them and said, in your contract it says 1, 2, and 3?
Oh,
Then-
is that why you're asking for the
you get me?
contract? Yeah.
So
Do
then
they
if
even
we're
have
there,
contracts?
But I
Let's
don't.
start
I
there.
don't
They don't have
think you'd
contracts.
be asking
No, I'm
for the
just
He's
money.
asking.
No, I'm saying.
Because we've had players who've played football without
For
contracts.
sure. No, but actually, that could be a good question. But that's why I'm saying, Uti, we're hearing Mayema speaking, we're hearing all of that stuff. And then it's like, and then what, guys?
Maybe for the fact that he's asking means there was an agreement somewhere and SAFA has broken
Where's
the agreement.
agreement?
Where's the
That's not
proof?
something he should be providing us. He's just saying these guys are not paying me as they should have paid me.
but it
so
should
I'm fighting.
be. But it should be
No, but
provided.
he's saying, but towards the public, legal documents.
Yes,
legal
towards the
documentation
public.
is to say, okay, cool, this is how much, these were the things. That's what
These
you're
were the
saying he
ter-
should
yes.
give to the public.
To the yes.
As is
Hey, but
necessary.
George, hold
Pay
on.
the money.
Guys.
George, is that not like a more defined term of like complaining? Because either way, if we're going to complain, here's the document.
No,
here's the
but
proof.
but there's
then what
but there's
happens?
but there's it goes back to what I was speaking about last week when I was speaking about the arena and all of those things.
Yes.
Everybody's telling you half the story. Nobody's producing the proof to say, okay, this means X, that means Y. When you get behind Mayema, it's on his word. So nobody's asking the question to say, now Mayema, was there a contract that says this? Now Mayema, was there this?
I think there were
when they
promises.
came back to speak to you, how was that promise given to you? And if it was given to you a certain way, then take action on that thing.
Wages are
but
normally
you- but the
signed
one-
for.
That's
Wages
why-
are
or
normally
else,
signed
no,
for,
or else,
bro.
you know what's going to happen? Or else, they're going to do this next year and the following year. They've done it with Bafana, Banyana. They've done it with Amachimbos. They've done it with every national team. Nothing has happened.
But then, George, if they're contractually bound to something, do you think that contract
How do you
allows
enforce
them?
the contractually if they break it?
Then that's how they're going to break. They're going to
how
break
do
it
you
most for the
enforce-
show the
Johnny,
people.
Jordan, please fix your house, my brother.
How do you
Please, we can't
enforce
be
it?
having these conversations with you every time saying pay players.
But you
Just
can't
pay the
yes,
players,
course,
my
but don't
brother. It's
expect it
wages.
for the public now.
It's wages.
Because you're saying if we pick sides based off his word, if he shows us the contract and he breaches the contract, he's even in more shit.
Why is he breaching the contract for saying that according to the Andile, according to our contract
still a word,
that
is it
we
not?
signed with SAFA, it says we're
Yeah,
going to
wages.
be paid on the 27th of December.
But that's a word. You want us to see the contract.
no, I'm saying there's no guys.
Because that's still his word. You're saying that it's his word against theirs, but that's still his word
it's
if
like
he doesn't
this.
show us
It's
the
like
contract.
this again. That the thing I was using, the example I was using of the arena. How much money is Pirates earning from it?
We do not know.
We don't know. So then, how do we gauge whether it's good or bad? We don't know.
Don't they release
We
such
are
things?
going. They don't.
Do they have not released?
They don't release the contract.
No, we just believe
It's going to be public information.
So you get what I mean?
No, it's
so
going to be public
so that-
information
it's
for sure.
not.
It will be at some point.
Still hasn't. We don't even know how much they got paid for the Amstel deal. That was my point from last week. To say, Tina, we're getting happy. We're going behind Mayema. We're doing this. We're doing that. Carry half story. It's half stories.
You're playing devil's advocate.
I
or you
don't
genuinely
know.
think You don't want the nigga to get paid.
What do you mean?
Are you playing devil's advocate for
I
real?
said if there's a contract, take them to court. What are we going to
Bruh,
do?
the document is gonna
George
disappear.
is
Yeah,
not-
on
George, I
its
think you're
way.
being disingenuous. We deserve to know. We do deserve
No,
to know.
but this is what I'm saying.
Especially when your national players
no.
are not being
Tomorrow-
paid.
But telling
when-
you and not acting does nothing.
Well,
The
we
story
don't know. We
disappears
don't know
2
that
weeks
he's
from
not
now.
acting.
He's acting. That's hence we are reading the story. He's
Who's
the one
acting?
coming
What
out.
did he say he's going to
But
do?
he said Safa's not paying
His
us,
form
bro.
of acting might not be your cup of tea, but he's doing something.
And I'm saying that we've seen this before. And Safa has not...
Maybe it does bring results.
And
if
Safa-
going to the radio and
Or the
speaking
public,
about
yeah.
it, maybe Safa
Yeah.
do act because they've been in that situation
That's
before.
why you're right.
in it again.
injustices.
Do you know why? Because until that pressure... Whatever,
Because Danny is stubborn.
the moment you take them to court or you do something that's punitive, now it might make them stop doing it in future and say, "Oh, guys, we can't go."
my
This
guy.
is what I'm saying. Whoa. This is what I'm saying. We can't go through the court thing and spend more money getting litigation and what.
That should apply then. That should apply for everyone. That
We
should apply
can't.
for
We can't keep
Nah,
doing
man,
it.
just pay the people with the money they're owed, bro. Like I feel like they did their thing. But okay, hey, guning.
'Cause you keep-
I heard one of our big clubs is opening a women's team. Was I hearing things?
Look, I mean, I didn't see any credible
Why you say?
like media
What do you know?
house
What do you know?
reporting on it.
What do you know? Why are you laughing? I'm trying to.
No.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to
Which team?
One of our top
which
4
team?
teams is creating or starting a women's club.
Bro, I saw that thing, but I think it was somebody.
Chiefs. Is it Chiefs?
I think it was somebody looking for Elon Musk money.
But if it is Chiefs, right? Does Chiefs have a women's team?
No.
Okay,
They just supported
No,
team from Springs.
wait. Technically, yeah. Technically.
Okay, that's not technical.
No. Do you know why it's technical? Wait.
I'll forget my question.
Okay, ask the question.
Yes. So, does Chiefs have a women's club? Yes or no?
Technically.
Is there an existing club, my brother, or not?
Listen to what I'm saying. Do you know why it's technical?
Tell me.
To play CAF competitions, you need to have a women's team or you have a deal with a women's team.
Which deal do they have?
So, for example, Pirates, I think, was UJ, if I'm not mistaken. Pirates was UJ. Supersport used to have, they actually made a new team with a women's team. Supersport Matatsanza. Mamelodi Sundowns already has their team. So Chiefs, to get around the
To get
stuff
level
like
1, just say, to get level 1 BEE,
yeah,
you have to do
you
some
have to have a
work.
deal. So technically, according to Kev, Chiefs has a deal with a women's team from Springs Home Sweepers.
Springs Home Sweepers.
They don't own the team.
They don't own the
Just
team.
a deal.
They even the deal, the mechanics around the deal are shady because we don't know what they're
It's
giving
half
to the
stories,
team.
I get it.
It's half stories. You get
the
me?
documents.
George wants to see the contract.
Yeah.
George wants to be inside there.
The boardroom.
Because Chiefs tried. The reports were that Chiefs a couple of years ago tried to buy JVW.
Is that Janine's team?
Janine van Veek's team, captain of Banyana a couple of years ago. She's got a team that plays fully. So they tried allegedly to buy that team.
What
Right.
happened?
Apparently the price was too high.
Oh.
According to reports, JV wanted too much money
I see.
and Chiefs decided not to.
I just wonder how much is too much.
So that's why I'm saying, Prince, is technical because it's solely done to do the CAF thing. If not for the CAF thing, they don't sign that deal.
So now it begs the question. Thank you for the clarity because now I understand. So which means in the big PSL, Mamelodi Sundowns and a few teams have got women's clubs.
Yeah, but TS Galaxy
They
has
have.
a women's
So
team.
now the question was, because I was
Riley
thinking about this
M had
thing.
a women's team, by the way.
Oh my God.
Or Royal Queens.
Royal Queens, yeah.
So why are South African top 6 teams not having women's clubs? Like, I understand why. Why is it like we have to go fetch a deal? Why doesn't Chiefs have their own women's team? Why doesn't Pirates have their own? Because Sundowns has
Yeah.
it. The other time, like, and the Sundowns, idlala number 1.
And they're signing.
Like, who do they play with?
everyone.
Who do they play with? Who do they play with in general?
No, they play with Bok Copper Queens. They play with, there's a league. It's Hollywood Superbets. So JVW, there's a lot of
I
women's
think there's
teams
about
that have
there's few
existed.
teams there.
And regional in Sasol, there's the women's teams that have
So
existed.
what's stopping the other big 5, big 6 teams to have
Because
teams?
it's not a priority.
So women's thing, football is not a priority.
It's not
in
a
South
priority
Africa.
to them. And
SAFA.
they don't want to spend the money. No, it's not SAFA. This is PSL. You
Okay.
can decide. Like
Okay.
TS Galaxy decided that we want to have TS
women's
Galaxy
team.
Queens.
But
and
shouldn't
they
they
got
be
it.
pushing it even from upstairs, saying, guys, there's women's World Cups. Like, when are our players even going to reach that point? If Aguna,
I get it. They say there's no money in it.
Is there money?
I think there is money.
I
There's a
genuinely-
budget. Guys, I see budget speech. Budget speech, just tell you how much money is allocated, where to who, when, and why.
Have you
saying-
seen it
But
in the
for women's
PSL?
football,
So then, which means we still have a long way to go as a country,
For
as
women's
a
football.
continent.
I
for
was going to
women's
say,
football.
I think there's a huge opportunity in women's football that our teams are missing out on because our players are becoming rarely sought after. So the Banyana players, I mean, you can recreate Botembibo Hilda, you can recreate Bolinda Mutalo, you can recreate a lot of those players, right? That I think is what Sundowns is trying to do right now. They've signed everyone. Right now, I think Wendy Shongwe from Tax Starter is joining. Everybody's over there, right? And I think there's going to be a point where Sundowns can sell these players because Sundowns is also, remember, they're 2 times Champions League winners. Women's Champions League.
Yeah.
They've won it twice, right? If you can cash out on 5 players and send them to America, Mexico, Europe,
Chicago.
you could make a lot of money.
Okay.
Right? But I think that the first investment is so much because you literally have to create a second team and its own administration.
So basically, you just have to mirror what you're doing on the men's team.
Yeah.
So I'm probably they're seeing the numbers and looking at the return on investment, and they're thinking maybe right now it's not
not the
really
time.
worth it for
I
them.
just think they don't care.
But I think,
to be honest with you.
But also, George, if we are being honest, do we care? No, because
I couldn't care less, Mina.
Because if we're being honest,
No, about
how many
I'll finish
times
the
as
sentence.
on site have we focused on women's football?
Very rare.
How many times in our corridors when we're sitting as gents and we're discussing football do we discuss women's football?
Yeah.
Because for us, for it to grow or for it to have that interest, we also need to play a part.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And our part is to talk about it and push it, have women here talk about football, try and discuss football with those who are in that space. But we don't do those things.
Tell you why I
I'm yet
say
to come across a
I don't care
podcast that is solely based on women's football.
And I'll tell you why I said which I couldn't care less. Which I couldn't care less about about the excuses we might make. About excuses we might make as to why these things are not emotional ready. Guys, it's 2026. There's FIFA Women's Cup. Like I feel like South Africa and the Football Association should be prioritizing women's football. It can't just be to PSL alone.
I mean, they can't pay Bafana.
Well, SAFA can't tell the PSL
It's
teams
2026, bro.
but they can't tell them. Even now, with CAF saying that you need to have, CAF literally had to put in a law and say, guys, to play Confed, to play Champions League, you need some. Libon, it wasn't a all the way deal. The problem, I think, with
Can
women's-
also be a devil's advocate here. Why does it have to be a Pirates football team? Why can't it be something else?
I think it's because
Like an independent women's football league.
Is it not cutting corners?
It's because
Low-key.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Loophole. It's a
Low-key.
loophole for real.
But it's because, for me, it's because Pirates can put the power of an Amstel Arena behind a women's team. They can put in power. Chiefs can take the power of a Toyota, of a Vodacom, of all
Why
of
can't
those
Toyota
things.
do that willingly?
Because they're still yet to see, or they haven't. Here's the problem with women's football.
Blue, me English.
No, let me tell you. Here's the problem with women's football. It's not advertised. It's not shown. It's not celebrated. Banyana went to a World Cup. They won a WAFCON. They've done all these things. I've spoken about this, where we don't see it. We don't know.
Why?
But
why is that?
That's
Is
a
that
very good point.
No,
The question is, and I'm being a devil's advocate.
No, but
here.
check. If you
Is
want
there interest,
but check. If you want to make money, you create the interest. So, for example, you put money into the marketing so that more people may want to see the thing.
The main
Where's the marketing money? Where's the marketing money? Because EA Sports is doing that really well. They've incorporated female leagues in everything we play in FIFA.
And that's
how we know to play now.
But that is all down to them sitting down and saying, we can't wait for eyes to come to us.
We must fetch them.
We must fetch them. So we have to take the women's team here, Arsenal, and play them go Emirates. We have to put this thing on YouTube. Right now, the Women's Champions League is on YouTube for free. You can watch it. We have to take who's Rhys James' sister? I'm forgetting her name.
Something James, yeah.
Something James.
Oh, wow. We have to take those people and put them into specific spaces, adverts, what, so that then you care. But if it's behind closed doors, Hollywood Best Super League right now plays at the same time as the PSL.
And
There's
then-
no
Actually,
way.
I have a crazy
There's
thing.
no
I
way
have a
you can
crazy
take
question.
Prince from watching Pirates.
I have a crazy
to go
question.
watch
is the interest
JVW.
enough though?
And maybe this
You create
That's
the
what he's
interest.
saying.
But why do we have to create the interest?
Because-
I'm asking.
No, you
no
have to
one
create
cares.
in everything. Lali, I've spoken here about Bafana. That if you want Bafana to pop, right?
Yeah.
Show us Ronwen saving 4 penalties, because now
which he has done.
No, but they haven't shown it. If you the people who
Ronwen.
watched AFCON
The people
last
who watched
time,
that game only
we
know.
know. But most of the people who you're trying to get in don't.
I don't think there's enough interest for women's football in this country.
You know
I
what would be
think
crazy?
it's because we think of it as women's football, not as football, and it's marketed almost as like a charity. Not that these players are American.
George.
No,
yes,
look at
Can the growth?
look at Thembi Kgatlana. Thembi Kgatlana is what? Oh no, it's like Portia Modise. Portia Modise is a centurion in terms of goals, right? Not once have you seen her celebrated as a footballer.
Yeah, of
You
course.
only see her sometimes when it's women's problems and she comes out, but not once have you put her next to a Benny McCarthy for us to care, you know?
Yeah, but
Oh,
George,
who
there's
is
always
she?
good. But George, in everything in life, especially when it comes to sports, we see this even with athletics, bro. The distinction is always there, and you can't ignore the fact that when it comes to male sports and women's sports, apart from maybe
in my crazy
netball,
mind, am I
people
crazy?
are
What
going
is dream
to
get?
focus
I have a
on
dream,
this.
boys. I have a dream.
What did the WSL
I have a
do?
dream.
What did the WSL do?
What do poop as?
Oh, wow. What did the WSL do? What did the Women's Champions League do? They invested heavily into making sure that we see them. Then once you see them, I've always said, once you see them and you start seeing them as footballers, not as women's football, you start watching. Now that the WSL, that side, has doubled in growth, they've got more, they've attracted more sponsorship revenue. They've doubled their sponsorship revenue, right? But it's behind guys like what Arsenal, what Chelsea, taking risks, taking it away from
That's
here
the
and
question
saying,
I'm asking. Why can't Pirates, Sundowns, Stellenbosch, Amazulu Benz the same thing?
There's no interest.
There's
I'm
no
telling
interest
you
from
now.
no,
this side.
I think from inside,
there'll
there's no
There'll
interest.
never be a day, even in my wildest fantasies, where a team is so strong and there's a woman in the squad.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, Arsenal. They think their women's striker is elite in the future.
Oh,
And
do you
then
mean
they
to
say-
cross?
And they say, oh, no, Arsenal must. Or maybe for a team, would that be possible in the near future? Because I don't know.
I don't think it's possible because
That is a different
The world is
question.
evolving.
Is it too futuristic or is it not a
the
possibility?
only way that in which it has happened, there was a case that happened.
Because we've got
in
women
Canada.
referees, sorry to catch, because you've got women referees now
Yes.
in a men's match.
Yes.
You've got women's officials in the women's match. Would it be possible in the future to have a woman play amongst the gents if they are that good? Because I mean, it's about the skill.
It's tough, bro. There's a conversation that happened. I remember this was in Canada a while back, where there was actually a transgender male, right? So it was transgender woman. So from male to women that actually played for a women's team, right? They put it in because it was like, but dog, you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? But obviously people had that conversation of biologically.
Yeah.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But do we need
So-
it though?
Yeah.
But do we need it though? Because it feels like it would just be an opportunity to say, yeah, we put this woman in and look at how bad she is.
Yes, yes.
But what if she's that good?
No, I'm just asking you, but it would be an opportunity to take the
What
one
if she's
and
that
say,
good?
Why
Like,
can't we just let things unfold without
go.
let the women's football have its organic growth, and all of that without pointing at, oh, Pirates, you need to do this and that. I think it's just create unnecessary pressure.
the growth is taking too long, Lali.
I think we need
sorry.
it though, Lali. I
mean,
think
is
we
it?
need it.
I mean, super sub.
Perhaps I could be wrong.
I think we need it because, like I said, it's not. I think whenever we think of women's football, we think of women's football year 2002. Right now, we've
About
got
Israelis.
we've got stars. Like we've got like when you watch, for example, the European guys. Like I'm an Arsenal fan, right?
Spanish is scoring goals left, right,
Yo,
center.
Yeah.
Bom Miedema, the GOAT. All of these players, Lucy Bronze, all of
Kelly
these people
Smith.
that we know about right now.
Kelly Smith.
It is.
You know, it's like we know about them, but then also
But can I ask you guys
Yeah.
a fundamental question?
Fundamental.
How much football do you guys want to consume?
I mean,
of
I would
it.
rather watch a
All
women's
of
game
it.
All of it.
any
All
day.
of it.
Donna, I
Just-
found myself watching Chelsea versus Barcelona in
I
the
know
Women's
why.
Champions League.
I know why.
And it was fire.
I wonder
No,
why.
I'm not disputing that.
I wonder
It's
why.
a lot, though.
It's a lot
But
of
it's
football to
good.
contain.
It's good for the game.
Before we forget, gents, there's a thing on Betway Picks, by the way. The episode is sponsored by Betway, where you get way more. There's some serious games coming up, so we need to touch on those quite fast. Right? So, Arsenal, a lot has been happening.
Number one.
Yeah, you number one.
A lot has been happening.
But Man United,
Okana, which
Man United,
side?
yeah,
'Cause both
Man United
ones.
deal with you, right? They dealt with you properly. I don't want to emphasize how much, but they did deal with you, which was obviously
It's fine. Michael
young
Carrick.
a young
Michael
something. But then
Carrick.
again, you are in the Carabao final.
Mhm.
You just beat Chelsea, obviously.
Yeah, we just beat
small
them.
waters.
Small
Who
waters.
cares about Chelsea?
I mean,
Like you boyfriend like supported Chelsea and you think he's a pillar of your strength.
Damn.
Or the strength of your pillar.
Damn.
Come on, man. You're not serious,
Yo.
bro. You call that man Ubaba was Endlini. Ufevi Chelsea. He leaves and says, I'm going to work, wearing a blue shirt. With respect yourself, my sister. And in fact, your name is even Chelsea. It's
Yo.
going on.
Buns and shit.
But anyway, got knocked up as always. So Arsenal. Talk to me, my brother.
No.
You're in a final versus Pep Guardiola. And the Premier League is literally here. You can feel it. It's here. Are we bottling?
Here we go.
Are we bottling or are we not? Because people need to bet knowing which.
Carabao,
Yes. No.
in general,
How are we going to do against City?
I don't care for the Carabao, to be honest with you.
You care about
You
the
could have
league.
let me win it if that's the case.
You
Yeah,
just
you
won the
just
club.
suck.
You just won
That's
the
the
club
problem.
World Cup. Rest, my
You
brother.
just suck, bro.
Being
Like,
greedy
that's all
is
it
not a thing. That's what I'm saying. Indota supported Chelsea eat papa for no reason.
Yo, wow.
I just never understand why. You're always eating pap with something. Papa rama knickknacks. Papa rama scopas. Just eating pap with sweet drink of pop. No, man. Wait a minute. Okay, so you care about the league. So on the league, you're currently sitting number first, not comfortably because
First.
yeah.
Blume,
Wait, have you guys not been in a 21 first birthday?
Blume, Yo,
What's on the 21 first birthday?
21 first.
Yeah.
Number 21 first.
I'm a birthday was a case at that.
My birthday was a case of it.
Yeah.
So there's
Uthini ngasekazeni wena?
I'll pay
Ubuya
2 picks.
Bikana.
No, I'm not.
And
So 24 games in the Premier League. The games that are coming up this weekend are very important. So we're going to go through our Betway picks based on what's going on here. So the matches that we have coming up, we've got Leeds versus Nottingham Forest. If you guys want to know what's going on there, Leeds is 16th, Forest is 17th.
it's probably a draw game
Draw
or
that
Leeds
one.
win.
You guys just say, if it's teams that are at the bottom, you always say draw. Some
No,
teams
they're
has to
close
win.
to each other. Aren't they one
they're very
away?
close. So that one could actually go either or.
26, 26.
So,
Yeah, it's
draw.
It's a draw. It's either a draw or Leeds win.
This tells you they're not scoring. They like to concede goals.
Mm.
So what are we saying?
both teams
But
like
the
to
whole
concede.
team's like
So then the safest bet is both teams to score.
you're doing BK.
He's
thingies.
doing the
BK
BK
knows
maths,
football.
man.
He knows
He's
ball
doing the
because
BK, man.
if you can't decide, you know these teams they concede matches.
Yeah,
What
but,
you gonna say?
but on
both teams
paper,
to score.
the result's not gonna say both teams to score. Win, draw, lose, Prince. Win,
No,
draw,
on
lose.
Betway you can literally say both teams to score.
Okay,
It's a double
fine.
chance.
Five corners.
Five corners.
Over 4.5 corners.
Okay,
Two shots on target.
Okay.
Like,
We saw Spurs having an upset against Man City. I don't want to speak bad about Man City fans because they're becoming very sensitive. Can you super sub like?
We're not sensitive for anything.
Okay, here's the thing then. So why can't you show up against Tottenham? Because at the end of the day, I still believe Man City is trying to win the league at some point. They believe, but losing points against
For the longest time, I've been saying this is Pep's transition season. He's gotten rid of a lot of players. He brought in new faces.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get them to a level where he can dominate the Premier League, and they're not yet there.
Go back to signing stars, man. Oh, hey,
It's becoming
stop
Okay,
the
tell me one star that Pep signed.
1 star.
Mm.
Would you take Cherky over Dembele?
Antonio Semenyo. Is Semenyo?
Is he a star? Antonio
No, I'm
Semenyo?
a
saying
goal
go
scorer.
back to signing stars.
Which stars did he sign
not
in the past?
Bossimenyo and those guys.
He signed good
Go
players,
back.
guys.
Haaland was not a star.
What you define as a star,
Haaland.
Semenyo is a good player because he's actually up there with the people with the most goals this season. He's got 11.
Haaland was not a star.
Semenyo just arrived with 11.
Or they
MacG
built a
is a
star.
great defender.
Who is the star?
Haaland. We're saying Haaland. You don't think Haaland's a star?
Didn't just arrive. He's
No,
amazing.
from when they signed.
Yeah, he's been a goal scoring
he was a
machine.
star.
Not a
I
star,
would
goal
say,
scoring
but
machine.
I don't think Pep really go for those like
Stars.
stars like
makes
your Mbappes. You know what I mean?
Your Hugo Ekitike type
Yeah,
players.
he will sign a Sterling who's been struggling
Oh,
a
you
little bit
involved
and
yourself.
polished him. You know, he will
No,
sign
but
a,
Sterling. So when Sterling left Liverpool, he was a star.
Yeah.
he will sign a Doku and polish him a bit and turn him into.
You must polish him for another 3 years, Shane.
When he was signing Mahrez, Mahrez was just a league winner. Now.
Yeah. Doku is just
He was lit.
Doku is a more maybe
Goku.
dribbler type of guy. He just wants to dribble, but it never happens.
You say a Tibla type of guy?
No.
I think his model
Not
works,
that type of
and it's
type.
just a matter of time those players gets to a level that he wants them.
Yeah. Look,
I think Cheki's got a potential to be the next De Bruyne.
to be fair, he could. He's actually good. He's good. No, and the reason I brought you into this conversation is because you are also playing Arsenal.
Yes.
And that loss against Tottenham, obviously, you got to lose some points. So I wanted to ask you, do you think Spurs had you or you flopped?
City's game management has been poor, guys, and I've been saying that
Okay.
it's really City has been poor in game management. There was a time where Spurs were just all over them, and they couldn't do anything. They didn't have answers for Spurs. Spurs was pressing. In fact, Spurs should have won that match.
Yeah.
They should have.
They should have. So I think the way Pep wants to play, I don't think the players are at that level. Not yet, at least.
All right,
But
so
there is a potential for him to get them to that level.
I'm bringing Spurs up because are they competition for Man United, who we know obviously now he's
Nah,
beaten
bro.
Man
United is on a
Man United
roll.
beat Man City, they beat Arsenal.
They are-
No, so yeah, that's why we're saying they're not a
I'm
competition for
talking
Man
about
United.
Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs. So
Yeah.
you're saying Spurs,
Michael Carrick.
Okay, so
Spurs are in trouble right
Yeah.
now. They've got a lot of injuries.
But that could be the game that breaks Manchester United. Because Manchester United, arguably, they've been playing very big games
Yeah.
under Michael Carrick, and adrenaline is very high in the big games. What if now they play against Tottenham and it goes back to the Manchester United that we
Yeah,
know?
but then they're
But
also
they
going to
played
have that
Fulham
thing in
and,
mind.
and won against Fulham.
So who's winning the match? Man United or Spurs? Betway picks.
I think I'm still
It's
saying
a lovely draw.
Man
United
win.
is on its roll, hey?
If you love me, I'm gonna say over 1.5 goals.
Aye, now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, listen, we have opinions here. Better when I do your thing. Get way more if you do 1.5. Yeah,
Over 55,000
1.5
fans in the stadium.
Yeah.
Better wena.
And then that's the only Saturday game. And then I don't know if there's a break. Do we have a break? No. Oh, there is.
Well, the match week
Okay, no,
25.
yeah, okay.
There's quite a few games.
No, sorry, I missed it. Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Villa is in the top 5.
Villa win this.
So it's a straight win for
they
Villa.
Snuck their way up.
You know, Emre is cooking, and I think too.
Next one, draw.
Arsenal versus Sunderland.
Draw.
I'm gonna say Arsenal's gonna do its thing.
George knows.
Oh, I feel you on that draw.
George
That's the thing.
knows.
I feel you on that draw.
What are we feeling?
Oh,
Sunderland was a problem for Arsenal first round.
been
Yeah.
a problem.
Um,
And a score. Yo.
And Arsenal has got this thing where if they struggle with the team, it's
The
the entire
mental
season.
block.
We saw it with Villa as well.
Yeah.
It's like a Liverpool and Nottingham Forest situation.
I genuinely wish Arsenal loses, but it's football, so I would say draw or win Arsenal.
You're still hating. What?
Draw or win Arsenal. Better Lapika ends in the right. Burnley versus West Ham. I want West Ham to win because what Burnley did to me. So it's kind of a personal bet. I'm
You were
emotional.
betting
Don't put it
personal.
on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of an emotional bet. So
Yeah, but Burnley wins that game, doesn't it?
over West Ham.
Who's lower, isn't it, West Ham?
West Ham.
Ain't no way. Bro.
Burnley's lower.
Is it lower?
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
West
Yeah.
Ham can still
Burnley's got
survive.
15 points. It's sitting in 19th. West Ham 18th with 20 points. That's why I say draw.
But like, yeah, draw.
Draw West Ham.
Yeah, draw.
I
West
think
Ham
draw.
still have a chance. Let's be honest.
West Ham still has a chance.
Over Burnley.
Yeah, draw.
But
Yeah,
draw
Wolves is
was
gone.
like-
Yo, Wolves is gone. Okay, next.
Wolf
Up
has
next.
been gone, guys. Wolf
Everton
never arrived.
Not this season.
Not this season.
Not this season. Wolves versus Chelsea. No, wait. Fulham versus Everton first.
Ooh.
Fulham, I'll go Fulham. Fulham are playing good football.
Fulham are in the top 10.
Draw win. Fulham.
I'm
Draw win.
reeling more Fulham win straight.
I think this is the one you skip in your bet slip because it's very much unsure. Unless uhlakaniphe over 0.5.
Oh, thank
You keep stacking up these odds. You want four good odds. 100 rand uzobana 400 nje ngiyakutshela. Uzothenga ama-cows netafisa.
Thank you, Coco. Abde salam.
Okay, then we come to you. Wolves versus Chelsea. I think it's a big game. I think it's going to be a big challenge for
Chelsea
Chelsea.
has to win, guys.
Imagine
Chelsea-
you put your entire
If you lose
salary
that one,
for Chelsea to win.
Can I tell
Would
you
you put your entire salary for Chelsea
Can
to
I
win
tell
that
you
match?
what they did? So when we played these guys, they said, and I quote, "We are resting Reece James. We are playing Cole Palmer when we're gonna put Delep in first, just so we can save them for the Wolves game." Which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, should be an easy game for you, right?
Oh, it should be.
Rosinho.
It should be. But I think this is what they were preparing for. So if we don't win, then I don't know what to say anymore.
Yeah.
Because I need to they sacrificed the semi-final. Yes. They
Your
sacrificed the
Your coach was
semi-final.
shouting at Arsenal players to get in there. How do you feel about your coach? He looks shaky, man.
Brad, it doesn't make
He looks shaky.
sense.
He doesn't look confident.
He doesn't look but
Leon
also,
is thanks to be there.
no, but also it's the chairman also.
How?
No, let me learn. Because
Do you like the new coach, Des? Yes or no?
I'm off about him.
Off.
I'm off about him now. Now I'm off about him considering what happened in this past game.
Okay.
I understand trying changes, but don't big changes, drastic changes in the semi-final.
I mean, when people are playing domestic cups, what they do, they normally rest their first, team players
Yeah,
and
but
give the other guys some time. So
but
that's why when you
I
bet,
know, but
Really
but
when you are
yeah,
betting against these cups on these games, you just always look at scheme rotation, which is la.
Nah,
They might-
no,
for
but not like
semis.
this. Not in a semi.
Not in a
Okay, when
semi.
you guys rotating?
Not really.
My brother, oh come on, please. Let's be honest.
No, but let's be honest.
You rotated.
Arsenal kept doing this, but then Arsenal usually, when they get to the semis, to the finals, just in general, if you want to win that trophy, you play your full team.
You play your full team.
You can't give up a trophy. That's why it's
So
weird
it's a Chelsea
if
win.
they said they're looking
maybe.
for it for Wolves.
Yeah.
Dog, it
I
has
say
to-
both teams to arrive at the stadium.
Oh, wow.
That's the bet right there.
I'm saying if it has to be a Chelsea win. Otherwise, this would have been for nothing. Because now we're only playing for top 4. We're out, Muz.
Let's
And we're
move
not
on.
winning Champions League.
Let's move on.
Stupid.
Man City beat Newcastle yesterday, correct?
Mhm.
They knocked them out the Carabao, but Newcastle now is meeting Brentford. It's a 7:30 gate. Brentford is 8th, and then Newcastle. Let me see, maybe page 2.
Damn.
11. Sorry. Newcastle.
I don't have it in me to say Brentford win.
I do. Still,
I haven't been
I'm inclining with Newcastle. I still think, yay.
Okay, they're not far apart. It's just 3 points apart them, even though the gap is a bit wider. So I don't know what to do with this one. So I'll just skip if I was you. Because I'm up. And then we go to the then the Sunday match. We've got Liverpool versus Man City.
Man City win.
Ooh. Slot is having a tough time.
He is.
They're not telling us Slot.
I want to tell you about someone. Hugo fucking Ekitike. Gents, I have not seen a footballer in the Premier League like this man for the whole year. People not ball are liking right now because you guys are haters. Okay, is Hugo Ekitike not a baller?
No, he's a baller. No, I hear you.
Who is he better than in anyone? Name me someone who's better than him.
Why are you going there?
Because I'm trying to prove a point. We might not be performing, but I think
we may not be what?
Now we're seeing the price tag work
may
for
not
us.
Be what?
Let me land.
So you're not performing, but you're hyping up a play.
No.
What's the point of having a good player when you're not performing?
It's a deviation.
What we are
It's a deviation.
No, because you guys
Tell
can
us
quickly,
about Slot.
not in my presence, come and say, hey, it's an easy Man City win. Wait.
Tell us about Slot.
No, it's not a Man City easy win, bro. Come on.
It's just a win for Man City.
No,
He just asked himself a question.
I believe.
Tell us about Slot.
I believe Slot has managed to finally get the best out of Ufiet, Ekitike.
And how's it looking on the board?
On the board, it's looking ish. As defending champions get paid. Look, those 3 draws. Listen, those 3 draws we had. Let me land.
Yes.
Let me land.
Bobbing and weaving.
You know what? If you don't think Hugo, okay, name me one player from Arsenal, from Manchester United, from Man City. Who else am I forgetting?
Throw in Pirates. I don't know why you're making this
Who
point.
is better than Ekitike right now? Name me a player who's better than Ekitike in the top 6 right now. So I say,
I don't want to play this game.
I say 3-1 Liverpool win.
3-1 versus
3-1 Liverpool win.
3-1 Liverpool win. And if Liverpool loses, hear me out, let me land. If Liverpool loses.
Here we go.
I think it's going to be a very cagey affair.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think so.
I don't
think
be
that easy.
I don't think
You
Pep
just
will
said
go into
3-1.
that game and overexpose himself.
For City.
I think he'll be very, very cautious. We saw how he went about his game when he played Arsenal. So he's a coach that these days he sometimes changes his tactics and his philosophy approaching certain games.
But
I think it's going to be a very cagey affair.
Liverpool.
Guys,
Come on,
the big 6 clubs have struggled to take points from me this season.
And the others.
And the smallest ones have dominated.
We have draws. More draws than losses. More draws, in fact. More draws than we'd like.
Oh, so draws is a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
Wow, the
Chiefs.
standards has dropped, hasn't it?
No, it's not a good thing. Would you take a draw or a loss win?
I take a
So
draw.
don't now come down.
Chiefs would too.
Look, they are 1 point away from Chelsea, sitting at 39, sitting at number 6. Man City is obviously second, and they are sitting at 47. This is quite the gap. Performance-wise, Man City on paper should be looking to win this match. But I'm a diehard Liverpool fan, guys. I believe in my team, and I believe they could turn this tide around and win 3-1.
Oh.
Kana, what were you saying if you lose?
Oh yeah, so if I lose, you get to wear.
I get to.
Yeah, you get to wear Man City. You get to wear Man City t-shirts.
I get to me.
Yeah, just for vibes. Just for vibes. What would you guys want me to do
not a
if
Liverpool
Liverpool
fan.
loses?
LA Chiefs, baba.
Oh man, that's not gonna happen.
LA Chiefs.
No.
It's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one.
That's the
Yeah,
stakes.
that's the
I
point.
like to stay
Those are
winning
the
in life. I
stakes.
like to stay winning in life.
That's the
Yeah,
stakes.
because now if we give you something, you're just gonna do it.
Don't curse me with the Chiefs jersey, please.
Where are the Chiefs jersey?
No. Any other suggestions, anyone? If Liverpool loses against City,
Man
what's my
United
forfeit?
jersey.
Man United jersey.
Man United jersey. For how long?
The whole
The
show.
whole episode.
Okay, cool. If he loses, then
You
what
see when he says, okay,
I
cool.
mean, I've
that's
already
no
won a
problem.
Manchester United jersey, me.
No, but if you lose, are you gonna wear a Liverpool shirt?
Aye.
Oh, woman.
Aye.
What kind of a bet is this,
Aye.
brother? I can't just be the one taking L's.
No, he knows he's gonna win, so for him it's like
I'm no longer
He's got
doing
a
these
deep
things.
one. Mina ngithi gqokele Chiefs, Ntwana.
feel
Put
it.
your whole life on it.
So those are our betway picks, guys. Please bet responsibly, not for people under the age of.
18.
And then the winners must know when to stop, please.
Why do you bet when?
He does one run slips.
One rand slips.
No, but why he's under 18? What does he bench?
Okay, all right. First of all, my beard connects more than all you old people. Let's start there.
Okay.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Twana, why you
I
far?
don't wanna
Now, why
hear
don't
it.
you speak to him?
I want to hear it.
Why are you so
No, you are
us
smiling
in?
very hard.
I'm just sitting
No, why are
here.
you smiling?
There's no,
No, you are
sitting
smiling.
here.
Why am I
Joe.
catching straight?
No, you.
Imagine.
No,
I'm
you.
not even in the conversation.
Yeah, you're not in the conversation. You.
How am I in
You've
the
never
conversation?
entered the chart.
Yeah, no, you good.
Ah.
Don't worry
Wena
about
uphethe
you.
inyongo kuphela
It's
mfana.
nyongo kuphela.
Awungeni ku conversation
Don't
yama.
get 10 raf on my face. What now? See, it's quiet now.
Wow.
It's quiet. If you have a beard, you have 10 raf. That's my
There's
thing.
you have 10 Raf.
We have that rough.
What do you have 10 raf?
Not me. I don't have 10
But I
Raf.
think we've covered most of the stuff. I can just maybe we can close off talking about N'Golo Kante's transfer. He's probably not relevant, but I think for the French
He's
team,
not
he's a
relevant.
relevant player.
Damn.
I think he's a relevant player. That's why I
Yeah.
think he deserves to be in the French squad. So he just made a move now to Fenerbahce. Is
Fenerbahce.
Oh,
Yeah,
yo, one more time.
Fenerbahce.
One more time.
Fenerbahce.
Farah.
Uno reverse boys.
For
Young
Tarabas
is country.
UK.
No, Fenerbahce is
Febaniche.
Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce.
Febaniche. Uzosha bawufeba.
Fenerbahce. Is Mourinho still head coach there, or am I tripping?
Mourinho is coaching Benfica, dog.
Yes,
Benfica.
Benfica.
Okay, so
Wait, can we speak about one thing?
Offside.
Saudi Arabia.
okay.
Cristiano was striking last week.
Yeah. The
He was
highest
striking
paid
last
player.
week. Highest paid player because apparently the PIF, the Saudi investment fund that owns the top four teams, is no longer putting the money in the way the money was coming in before, and they don't feel supported. Is this the end of the Saudi league?
It looks like they're shipping out a lot of players.
Yeah.
Shipping.
Bongolo Kante ba nebale kwake.
There's a lot. There's few that have left now.
Yeah.
A lot of them went there to hopefully retire.
I think they were just
Now.
money, all of those teams.
They're washing money with the teams.
Look, I
They're
mean,
owned by
oil,
one-
oil is still very.
That's what I'm saying. He was-
Oil is a big commodity,
was
but
doing
it's not really.
That big to be paying that much of money
Yeah,
to
I think the
people.
days of oil are nearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
So the
things.
Saudi Pro League well is dead then.
If,
All of those zeros and what.
They don't mean anything.
They don't mean nothing. So what?
Well, we don't know. I
but
don't think it
remember,
is.
even the Chinese league started like that,
Mm.
and then eventually,
Kabo Hulk, Libo Oscar.
yeah, they realized "Okay, this thing is not sustainable.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Talking about money, before,
I legit.
George, talking about money, it's alleged that your former player has hit some difficult times.
Which one?
Eric Mato, it's
Mm.
alleged that he has hit some difficult times.
Mm.
If he started a GoFundMe, would you help him out?
Yeah.
You're lying.
Damn.
No, I would.
You.
Dog, I don't have hundreds of thousands to give, but guys, I mean, somebody who served the team so well,
Yeah, I think he's one of those players that I think
Chiefs should have actually hired him or given him
deserve
something.
they deserve the help. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I would.
Hey,
It's kind of sad though.
I almost
Very
played devil's
sad
advocate, but
kind
we
of-
can go on for long. But we'll keep it for another day.
Mfana, 2 minutes.
Oh, so
Oh,
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
No, it's
Oh.
to the conversation. It's just like, Kanti, where's the financial advice for footballers?
That is
because I mean, he
true.
was the toppest player at Kaizer
Played for
Chiefs
Bafana as well.
for a very long time, and was one of the best defenders we've had in a very long time. So he did earn some good money. He did win some stuff. Is mismanagement of funds again, or was just like illiteracy in the?
Apparently, it's a loan. So, hey, the good money is the good money that good when you're living that lifestyle. And you're
There's
inside
also
as a
that, and
player.
also, I mean, didn't his career ended abruptly?
Mm.
I don't think
Injured.
he had envisioned that he's gonna end up living Kaizer Chiefs at that age. I think he still thought he had maybe 2 or 3 seasons.
But then also, just devil's advocating here.
I would donate.
No,
I
no,
would
same here.
donate.
I like
Yeah.
the guy. I think he's one of those players that were
That guy
level
turned
headed.
down Sundowns. They went to his house.
Yeah.
And he chose Chiefs.
Yep.
So why? So then, is that why you feel like
Sundowns
Chiefs
for
needs
what?
to do it? Needs to give him a job.
He's a
or
Chiefs
something?
legend.
But
I
then
hear you,
again,
but like when you leave a club, right?
on the contrary, can clubs afford this? You know, like all I mean, there's a lot of players that come through
left,
Kaizer
yeah.
Chiefs
That's
and
what I'm
leave.
saying.
Mm.
I mean,
I think there should be. I actually think there should be a fund for the players in general.
Oh, he could.
there should be a
like-
pension fund
Like I think there should be a pension fund, and I think that
that start paying maybe like when you are 40 or 45.
yeah,
Is
or
the
something
pension
like
funds
that.
in other
Not,
sports?
But they
in other leagues?
invest somewhere else.
You
I
have you have like more NFL who have a player fund where they look after certain other players after their careers. If you're in trouble and you need let's say a surgery or something, they come out and they help you.
But isn't that a medical fund provided by said team that you're assigned to?
No. It's
I
like
think you're all expecting a lot.
no, it's part of the players'
But also, it could
association.
learn a new skill. It could be a pundit. It could be anything.
But also, are South African players earning enough?
Tico said no.
Are they earning
Tico, you
enough
said
to
it.
leave
Tico said
football
no.
at the age of 36 and sustain themselves until
rest
the
of
end
their
of
lives.
time?
It's not enough.
It's I think it's that thing with umuntu makubona TV. They just assume automatically that you have money. And I think it goes like that with the acting industry, sports industry. Because I used to assume content creators,
Don't.
you know, it's tough. They're busy
of a
eating
job
unbox me.
Before the game.
When you see me at the garage with my tears, you're just like, PD who? Who else would it be? I thought, stop thoughting, my brother. Stop thoughting. I'm here. We fake it till we make it that side. But I think you're right. Something like that could make sense. But he can learn a skill. He's also look, Bona Pumuzo.
Learn a skill, 400,000
Look at
dead.
Pumuzo. Pumuzo left football when Chigi now is a pundit.
Hey, what is a pandit?
Is he not a pundit?
Just
Oh, what is he? What is he? Tell me.
oh nothing.
My brother
nothing.
mention must educate us.
Wow.
You wanna know something?
He's still with his club. He sits with Uchemen.
Yeah.
They still look Abu Shuga Mabunda. How does that work? How do they get there? What do they do?
You know, who
Yeah.
managed to... I don't want to say it, but yeah, anyway.
Are you saying, no. Are you saying some players actually made better decisions to the point where once they leave this thing, they can sustain themselves as opposed to others who didn't, and now allegedly, and now it's like now we have to feel sorry for certain players.
Some players thought legend was going to automatically open certain things.
No, it does not.
While
There's a lot of
others-
legends who are struggling.
While others were
Lots
like,
of them
hey,
are struggling.
There's a lot.
you can take your legend inside the club.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know we don't struggle with football banter. It's Pila Silana every single week with my boy George.
Wait, before we go, we're going to WEFCON. You must go to WEFCON.
What's going on with WEFCON?
WEFCON might be coming to South Africa. You must start now
Why
supporting
do you trust
women's
anything
football.
Gaten says, my brother?
If it
Guy,
does
bro,
come,
like,
you must
saying,
tell
yeah,
yourself,
dog.
no, we're going to go. We're
If
going
it
to go.
comes, we are there.
If it comes, we're there.
Women's league.
If it comes, we're there.
You guys have too many hopes.
Hey, you can't call
It's like trusting a slave queen to celebrate. That's exactly what I'm hearing right now. I'm just hearing.
You're calling Banyana a slave queen?
No.
George.
This has been Onside the Boy Billy Jokes. Thank you so much for watching. Tanko means thank you. Siru means curfew. And we out.
Finally, check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside the banter league. It's the banter league.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer and aka subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment, unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe